Hi scientists, Mrs. Perlin. I want to thank you so much for sending your teacher all of your weather observations, being weather scientists. I thought maybe if you enjoy doing that so much, maybe you want to make your own weather journal. This says Mrs. Perlin's Weather Journal, and we all know that scientists, they observe and they also record their ideas down. So the great thing about living in Michigan and being a weather scientist is that you can see all the different kinds of weather in the same day. The other day it was sunny and warm, and then it was snowing and cold, and then it was windy and raining. I got to see it all in one day. And you can too. So you can keep track of your own weather all you want to with pictures or words or however you want to be a weather scientist in your own journal to keep for yourself. You can take pictures and show it to your teacher if you want to. This says Mrs. Perlin's Weather Journal, and I wrote the date, like I said, April 15th, 2020. Today it is windy and cold, and I drew the little symbol for wind there. The next day I recorded, it was April 16th, 2020, and I said today was snowy and cloudy and cold. So you can write the type of weather that it is and the temperature, how you think it feels to you. So this is one way that you can continue to be a weather scientist on your own. Here's the thing. I need your help. We have a school that heard about what amazing scientists that we have, actually two schools, and they need our help. So let me tell you about their problem, all right? So I got an email from two principals, and they work at two schools that are very similar to Cook and Mason. You know, Cook and Mason are right by each other. And so this is how Carver Elementary and Woodland Elementary School are. They are right by each other, but they're having a little problem. So here is the email that the principal sent me.
Dear students, hello from Carver and Woodland Elementary. We hear that you are learning to be weather scientists, and we have an interesting weather problem for you. Our schools are in the same area, but our students feel very different temperatures when they go out to the playgrounds during morning and afternoon recess. And it's not always comfortable for them. As principals, we want our students to be happy and comfortable. Hopefully, you can figure out why the two playgrounds get warmer in different ways. We look forward to hearing from you, Miss Hood and Mr. Jenkins. Okay, they also went ahead and they sent us pictures of their playground. So on the left we have Carver Playground, and on the right we have Woodland Playgrounds. Take a look at those. So here's what the principals were talking about. On the top, going across, is Carver Playground. And you can see that at nighttime, it looks cold. And then during the morning time, like during morning recess, they're cold and chilly on Carver Playground. But in the afternoon, they're good. It's not too bad. They can play and have fun. Over on Woodland Playground, it's cold in the night. During the day, it's great, like for morning recess, but in the afternoon, they are so hot and sweaty. So what's going on with that, I wonder?
So after I got the email from the principals and I saw the pictures of the playground and found out what their problem is, I started thinking and making a prediction about why is that happening that way. Did you make a prediction? Like, why do you think that Woodland Playground is so hot in the afternoon and Carver isn't? When I was thinking about it first, I thought, well, maybe using my prior knowledge, when I make my prediction, maybe it's because the type of weather they're having. So I went ahead and I asked the principals to go ahead and keep track of the weather for a couple weeks that they're having on the playgrounds. And here is the chart that they provided me for each playground.
So here is Carver Playground weather calendar. So for 2 weeks, the principals kept track. So go ahead and take a look at that type of weather on the playground that they were experiencing. And now here is Woodland Playground calendar weather for 2 weeks and the kind of weather that they were experiencing.
When I was looking at the chart as a weather scientist, it was a little hard to see right away if they had the same kind of weather They were having different kinds of weather. So I went ahead and I took that chart that they made and I put it into a graph. And a graph is a great way to organize data so that you can easily compare two things, because scientists, not only do they observe and record information and data, they also compare data. That way they can see, this is the same, this is different, maybe this is the reason, when they're trying to figure out cause and effect of things. So here is the graph that I put all of the principles data into. Take a look.
So here is the data put into graphs, and right away it's so much easier to look at them and to compare what's the same about each playground weather, what might be different about each playground weather. So just take a minute and look at the data, see what you think.
So now here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at that data and I want you to think about, could it be that the reason that they're having a problem on the playgrounds, could it be the types of weather that they're having? What do you notice about the two graphs? What's the same about them? What's different about them? Think about that for our lesson tomorrow. See you later.